What's up, guys? This is Coach Big Mustafa, and today I want to take you through my breakfast routine, what I usually eat, and what has been keeping me healthy. So stay tuned and learn something. So here I usually start with preparing eggs. So basically I usually eat like 8 eggs, yeah, minimum 8 eggs to 10, but don't freak out. That basically is like eight white and two yolk. Or if I'm eating 8 eggs, I'm gonna eat like six white and two yolk. So basically, the two yolk means it represents the fat, cause like the white part, of course, it's the protein. But most people, 99% of people are really making a big mistake. So, and the mistake they are making is they think like if you eat the yolk part, will make you healthy, or I mean, as they consider like it is the sweetest part. Maze, that is not the sweetest part, man. That is the ugliest part. So today, I mean, I'll show you the white part and the yolk part. So basically, this is the white part. This is the yolk part. So you have to do this and drain the white part. After that, that one is a yolk. You can clearly see it. That's a yolk. You throw it into the dustbin. So you come to the second egg. You do the same thing, removing the yolk part and remaining with the white. After you're done, the second, third. This is the third egg. Oh, I will just consider that as the first yolk, second yolk. So basically those are how many? Those are 5 eggs. 6, but this time I have dropped one yolk. It has to be 2. So this is what I do, and it's out. And then another part, just do like that, and it's out. Yeah, so this is the 8th egg. Yeah, sorry. So I'll have to do the same thing, remove the yolk just slowly. Yeah, the white part should remain, and just like that. So guys, I also want to educate you about the salt that I use. I usually don't use like any other salt. For me, I usually prefer using sea salt. And our reason being, this one, okay, as it says, sorry, it has sea salt, reduced sodium, salt alternate. So basically the amount of sodium in this salt is very, very low. And that means it will not going to make you fat, or rather hold water in your body. As other salt, if you eat like the normal salt, like it goes into your body and start holding water inside your body, and then you start gaining weight. You don't know that weight that you're gaining is coming from the salt, and that's why you have to drop the sodium, and that's why you go for the sea salt. So anytime you want to apply salt in your food, kindly I advise you, man, look for a sea salt. this is the best alternative. So after that, we come to other ingredients, and that is like, yeah, only that. For me, I usually add only that, and I'm actually done. So yeah. So yeah, like just a bit of, as in amount of it. Yeah. And yeah. So and now we come to the second part after preparing the eggs, and that is removing the flour and yeah, getting ready to fry the eggs. So basically, I usually don't add a lot of things to my eggs. Sometimes, okay, I usually put things like ginger and onion. If you can get things like pencils, because yeah, it's gonna be great, guys. So remember to add those things. But yeah, okay, for oil, as in I usually don't go crazy, you know. As in I just use a normal oil, you know. Yeah, this one is just okay, by the way. We don't have to really choose the amount of oil that you're going to use, but always moderate your oil. Don't put too much. Don't put too much. If you put too much, you're going to spoil the fat. So always be careful. Actually, me, I learned this the hard way. And, you know, I learned this the hard way because I started bodybuilding in 2011. So that time I started my bodybuilding career. I was in college, coming from high school. I want to gain weight. I'm skinny. People are telling me, you're just going to the gym to waste time. Like, you should just eat and grow. But, like, back on my mind, I was like, Maze, I don't want to eat and then start gaining stupid weight. I want to lift weight and build muscle, but people never believed in me. But I tell you guys, I learned the hard way because I remember I used to cook eggs without knowing the white part or the yolk part. Like, just cook everything. So most of the time, I used to eat things like junk foods. So I never focus on eating clean. So like I mean, it was really hard for me, but okay, I thank God because up to where I've reached, I've actually went to school, perfected my skills for cooking, everything. Whether it's hard, like to see me in hotels. By the way, this cooking fat has garlic. Has garlic. This has garlic, by the way. So, and I can clearly feel the smell. So it's time to prepare the eggs. It's time to prepare the damn eggs. Yes. And yeah, guys, by the way, I want to talk about this. Very, very important. When you make your eggs in the morning, me, I usually prefer doing scrambled eggs than doing the frying thing, like these, because for scrambled eggs, okay, I believe it's okay. People have different cooking style, but for me, I will advise if you want to cook eggs, kindly do the scrambled one. All right, the scrambled one is nice, man. You can try it out. But if you're a person who like doing the other way, okay, man. Like all the way are all the same. There's no difference. But I will just advise you to scrap it. Don't argue with me. Argue with your bundles. Yeah, this thing is yummy, man. This thing is so yummy. So you can clearly see the difference. Uh, this egg is actually 90% white. 99% white. Reason being, we remove the yolk and we remain with the white part. So I'm teaching you guys, the white part has protein and the yolk part has fat. So if you're going to cook, like 90% of you wake up in the morning, you either tell your wife or you yourself, you know, like how you're cooking your eggs is you're putting all the yolk and the white in the same place, and you're eating perhaps 4 to 5 eggs. You are really going to get fat. Just know that you're really going to get fat. You really need to be careful when it comes to things like diet. It's very, very important because what I learned from I'm from the guy who actually taught me how to prepare your meals and stuff. You know, he told me never make mistakes. Never make mistakes, man. When it comes to dieting, hakuna gani kubadili. There's no mistakes. Make mistake anywhere else, but not in the kitchen. Maze, it's not allowed to make mistakes in the kitchen. Utaharibu kila kitu. Utaharibu maneno. So as I told you guys, I learned the hard way, but I just want to thank God because I've made it up to this far, and all this is hard work. Hard work. That means if you really want to build your body, you have to go this way. Because for me, guys, I usually don't go to hotels. Never. Mina hoteli? Hapana. Me, I never go to hotels, by the way. I usually prepare my meals just like this. So the next thing we're going to prepare, guys, is oats. And I prefer putting milk, warming up some amount of milk. Adding a little bit of water, just like that. So our breakfast today will be, it will consist of 3 things. It will consist of proteins, that one you're going to get from eggs. The second thing is your oats. Your oats will serve as your carbohydrates, and we will going to have fruits on the side. So basically in one plate, you're going to have 3 things. You're going to have proteins, you're going to have your carbs, and you're going to have your vitamins. Always eat a balanced diet, especially when you wake up in the morning. Have some fruits. If you love berries, put on top of oats. Eat them. If you're one person who loves things like bananas, oranges, watermelon, all that, guys, you can actually incorporate them to your meal. So as we're going to wait for the milk to actually get heated, and we will talk about things like oats, why you should have oats in the morning. Basically, 90% of Kenyans are like, they don't take nutrition seriously. I don't know why, but they usually don't take nutrition seriously. When you tell them eat like this for you to look like this, they will eat like they think to look like what they think they will be. But my good advice for you guys is always follow advice. The reason as to why you're going to have oats every morning, literally, it's because of when it get into your when you serve oats, I'll show you what you're supposed to serve with it. Yeah, and don't add sugar by the way to oats. Yeah. So our next thing is preparing the oats. Yeah, up to that level, and adding milk up to that level, and with a spoon. And by the way, if you can't add something like a peanut butter to your stuff, yeah, to your oats, add a peanut butter. And now are you ready to serve with fruits? These are the fruits, guys. These are the fruits. We have watermelon and orange. So that means at this point, our breakfast is complete. We have eggs, fruits,